Hi everyone! So I'm stopping by today to show you how to make these donut shaped cards with the great sentiment that says "Do not worry, be happy." We're going to use some products by Honeybee Stamps and we're going to make these donut shaped all die cut cards. So let's go ahead and get started. I die cut all of my pieces out ahead of time, and this is the donut card that I use the donut card die to cut out our card base. And I just cut a little circle in the center to make the donut hole, and that die is also included in the die set. This is the frosting that we're going to add to the top of our donut shaped card, and I'm just using some liquid adhesive and I'm going around those sprinkly areas. This die is also part of the set, and I love those little cut out sprinkles. We're going to add some fun little multicolored sprinkles that I cut out of cardstock in a moment. So I'm just going to make sure that is adhered well. Looks good to me. Now I am going to grab our sentiment. It says "Do not worry," and I did assemble the sentiment off screen. So there are two die cuts to make the sentiment. You're going to have the little letters, and then you're going to have that background. And I just glued the little letters onto the background, and then I glued the entire piece onto our donut shaped card. And now we're going to add some multicolored sprinkles to our little vanilla donut with chocolate frosting. And I cut out these little pieces off screen. What I did was I just cut out that frosting layer, and then I just popped out the little sprinkles from that. So now I also have a turquoise frosting for a donut, a lilac frosting, and then also the lime green frosting. So I can make lots more donut cards if I wish. Just taking some liquid adhesive and putting that in the little sprinkle spot, and then I'm just inlaying the little sprinkle right on top there. And what I love is that there are so many different variations. You could even make a plain frosted donut. So if you don't want sprinkles, you could there is a die that would just let you make a solid frosted donut. You don't have to put any frosting at all if you don't like. You can also dress up these cards by adding some distress inking along the edges if you want to just give a little bit more dimension and interest to your piece. But for today's purposes, I just wanted to make a pure die cut card with no coloring, just to give you that option and show you how wonderful it looks even without any additional coloring or ink blending. Now here is a little baby donut, and I am just going to put the frosting on top of it, and you can see there are little vanilla sprinkles that show through the top layer just by adding a cream colored layer beneath the donut. Here are some little hearts, and I think I cut these hearts out from one of the coffee die sets by Honeybee Stamps, but I'm sure there are lots of different die sets that you'll be able to find similar hearts also if you like. And I just thought it would be fun to add some little heart-shaped sprinkles as well to our donut. Now I cut out this inside panel from the dies as well, and this would be a nice place to add if you wanted to add a handwritten sentiment. You could, but I thought that we would just go ahead and add the second part of our "Do not worry, be happy" die cut sentiment here. So I'm just taking my sentiment and then I'm just applying it to the background. So we have this really, really nice die cut sentiment that just pops off the page. And I'm just going to do the same with my other sentiment here. So the sentiment is going to say "be happy." And that looks good to me. I'm just going to figure out where I think that the sentiment should be on the inside of the card. And we're going to add another little donut as well, this time a vanilla donut with some purple sprinkles. And then I'm just going to glue on our sentiment on the inside of the card, just on either side of the donut hole there. And that is looking pretty good to me. We're going to add the little donut as well. And then we're going to add a couple of little heart sprinkles as well, just to finish off the design. And I'm using the complementary colors to our sprinkles on the top. So the top sprinkles were green, purple, and turquoise. So those are the colors I cut our hearts out of. So here is our completed card. I just love it. It's adorable. I think it's a great pick-me-up card. If you have a friend who maybe needs a little bit of encouragement or a little pick-me-up, this would be a great card for that. And then here is a chocolate donut version that I made off screen, and I just added a little extra decoration here of adding some glossy accents to the top of the sprinkles as well, which is another option if you like, if you want to dress up your card a little bit more. And so here are our finished card projects for today, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I really hope that you give these cards a try. They come together so quickly, they are so special, and anyone that you give these cards to would surely love them. Thanks so much and have a great day. I'll see you again soon in another video.